Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab, early morning. What I do, what I do for you. Today I got a good lesson for you. Your boy done calm down a little bit so I can get back to some sort of normalcy. I appreciate the views. Thank you. Let's go. Right, as in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. The message is a story for life, which is my life, keeping it real with you. So yeah, I bring you in, let you know what's going on. So that's what right there philosophy is all about. Transparency. Plus, it's always a message in the lesson. Yeah, let's go. I appreciate everything you're doing. So let me get back to do what I do for you. Right thinking, mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. In the words of Malcolm, by any means necessary, I want to enlighten you to you. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's one of the most important things we as human beings can do is know ourselves. So understand that. That's my point. The question now is, and my mission is that all right thinkers do just that, know themselves. So I give you the information that'll make that possible for you. That's what I do and I do. It's all for you. Know thyself is the question I ask, and you have to have the answer for yourself. Eventually, you will get to know yourself. So let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. Stay tuned. I got you. Appreciate you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons is out of you. I think you know that self. To my yacht, be true. Today we're gonna talk about a nice subject that I've been looking around and seeing. I think we're getting confused with rituals and superstitions. So today, right thinkers, let's talk about rituals and superstitions. Which one are you for? We all know about superstitions. Don't step on the crack, black cat, don't walk on the umbrellas, or don't walk on the ladder, don't open the umbrella inside. All those are superstitions. They're just sayings. They don't really mean what they're saying. But if you took that for real, then you got some issues to deal with. But watch this. Now, also, rituals rituals like attending church, on the prayer line, Bible study classes, anything that's involving doing what you're doing. Those are all practice things that you can do, rituals or superstitions. If you follow superstition, 9 times out of 10, you're religious. I'm spiritual. Big difference. I don't subscribe to superstitions. And yes, I have my own superstitions, rituals myself. It's all mental and spiritual understanding. You can symbolically make something mean something to you anytime, any way you want. So a superstition is just giving you some folklore, some past, some ideas and thoughts. That's fine to adhere to them and them, but that's not real. Spiritual truth is what you should adhere to. Rituals mean you follow the pattern. And all the cults have ritualistic services. I'm a Mason. I know about the importance and the purpose of rituals. Also, in my personal life, watch this. I don't put much into superstitions, and most people, common sense, don't. Some people get caught up in them and put them in part of their life. Oh, I can't do that. Why? I can't walk up and down. Again, those are superstitions. If you go for that, you probably go for that book that they give you. My daily rituals, again, may seem like superstitions to somebody else, but I know better. I perform them for a reason. A ritual is a reenactment of something that's been passed down. I'm on a ritual, you don't know by now. Pray, meditate, go work out. After that, I'm ready to start my day, and this is done before the sun comes up. I'm just saying, that's a ritual. It's not a superstition. I don't say, well, if I don't get up and do that, my luck gonna be bad. Don't subscribe to that. And if you still worrying about that number 13, I got a young 11-year-old kid can tell you about the significance of 13. Love that. But the point is, whatever you follow and you perform, that's a ritual. Whatever you tend to hear and believe, those are superstitions. You know the difference between the two? Let's talk about superstitions. And in the words of Stevie Wonder, ain't the way. Why? When you believe in things that's obvious that you don't know ain't real and really ain't fully understanding, then you really gonna be suffering. Why? Because superstitions ain't the way. There's some truth in them, yeah, but it ain't valid to live off. Good to understand. I own a black cat, so I'm not superstitious. If you follow the belief, here you go. If you follow that belief system, aka religion, or our favorite, the well-dressed lie, you believe in superstitions. You follow superstitions. Those allegorical, mythological stories are superstitions to get you to learn a lesson, philosophically principles that you can govern yourself by. And you argue, I'm not into the argument. I'm just into understanding. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If you believe in religion, you believe in superstition. Simple. I don't live by, again, superstition. Why? I'm not religious. I have a black cat, but I do love to live by what? My rituals. Morning prayer, morning meditation, morning workout, and then I'm ready to live and be comfortable being me. So whatever situation I'm confronted with, I'm comfortable in my position in life. That's what being happy is, and being happy from the inside really means. I don't let situations outside my life dictate my happiness or my sadness. That's self-mastery, understanding that. I'm a prayer warrior. That means I partake in the prayer line. That means I partake in prayer for others. I partake in a ritual. That's a ritual, not a superstition. But if you can make an argument for yourself, well, that's superstition. Okay, make your argument. That's what I'm trying to make a concept to you. You can make a concept and do it any way you want. So understand that. If you believe what that belief system tells you, those are all superstitions, not real. Allegorical, mythological stories, I'm not going there in. But again, understand a superstition is just a story, a concept that somebody came up with, and they carry it along. Spiritual truths are what you can live by. What's your daily ritual? What's your daily ritual? If you have one. Some people don't have a daily ritual. I just get up and wash my face, brush my teeth, and go on. That's your ritual. Whatever you do on a pretty much daily day basis is a ritual, a routine. Some of us take more stock in it, some of us take less. That's the only difference. So let's talk about your routine. Well, mine. I can talk about mine. It's what I know about. If you have a daily routine, I'm not talking about washing up. No. I'm talking about prayer, meditation, and taking out the physical body, doing yoga, stretches, working out. I got a deck that I work out on. So I put all those things to use when? Daily. That's a ritual. That's a routine. Simple. The morning prayer is the way I start every day. I don't wake up and say, oh, I forgot the prayer. No, that's forgetting the prayer. I get a little noise sometimes. The first thing come to my mind when my eyes open, thank you, Lord, I'm back for another one. I get to do it again. So I'm going to serve you as best I can. That's being spiritual. That's not superstitious. And you can have a ritual to help you perform that day to day. Simple, okay? But I do what? The right thing every day. That's my personal lifestyle ritual now. Doing what's right, doing what I need to do, and treat people the way I want. Simple. That's the way of life now. It becomes a way of life if that's what you choose to do. And I made that choice, okay? My daily routine is to what? Treat people the way I want to be treated. This has become my way of life. What I'm doing right now, this is part of that. So understand that. Now, whatever your daily routine is, and this is part of mine, is, or if you have none at all, you need to really get one and serve yourself, or excuse me, your higher self with some spiritual personal ritual or personal whatever going to work for you that's going to get you to do what you need to do. If superstitions govern your life and that gets you to do the right thing, by all means, be superstitious as you can be. If that's what works for you, that's right thinking philosophy. You find out what works for you and you work it. If superstitions and believing in that book work for you, knock yourself out. I don't have a problem with that because you're going to do what I'm doing anyway. What? Treat people right and do what you're supposed to do. Why? For your higher self. So we don't have no issues. If your daily routine don't have prayer, meditation, physical fitness in it, you just spinning your wheels. You're just going through life. You just pretty much there's okay. Some things there have to be a purpose and a reason. So in life, you should set that for yourself. If you're just gonna get up every day and go through the motions, if that's what you want, that's fine. Again, your choice. Let's go on. Sorry about that. I'm telling you about how to live. Superstitious people or religious people. Why is that? Personally, excuse me, if you believe in this, then you're gonna believe in that. So if I can tell you a story, you're gonna believe. I'm gonna tell you another story. If you believe that, I'm gonna tell you another story. Telling stories are not enlightening or educating you, they're just stories. I'm giving you spiritual truth that you can live by, learn, adapt, and put them to use. That's the difference in superstitions. They're just superstitions. It ain't gonna really work. Belief system. The belief system is based on, again, superstitions and mythological, allegorical stories. No historical facts. My man Ray tell y'all, anybody find me a grave site for anyone in the Bible, I'll pay the bills for the rest of your life. You're never going to do that. Why? Because he's trying to make a point. You don't get the point. They never existed. No matter how much you believe, how much you want it to happen, it still never happened. Dang. Big difference. Now you don't have to believe. You know, if knowledge don't change your belief, you just stuck on stupid. Moving on. If you believe in something that I know better than, again, like that book, that's your problem, not mine. I don't knock what you do with it. I just don't subscribe to it. Again, I can still work with you, live with you, deal with you. I don't have to follow your belief system. That's freedom. Okay, so I'm not beating you over here with right thinking philosophy. No, no, no. I'm just putting it out there for those who want it. So understand that. If you're not a Christian and you don't subscribe, then you're against them. No, I ain't anti-Christian. Okay, so understand that. I'm not anti no religion. So I just don't have to subscribe to your religion. That's my right. So understand that. Religious people think if you don't believe what they believe, then you're wrong. In the competition. If you take the superstitions over spiritual truth, that's your choice. Not a good one, but still your choice. Again, any decision in life we make is up to you. All of them ain't gonna be good. We understand that. I made some bad ones too. I ain't immune, but my goal now is to make better ones. If you know better, you should do better. If you're ignorant, you ain't got to stand. You don't stand a chance of doing better. You're gonna continue to go around. Again, stuck on stupid. Make changes, do something different. If this ain't working, why are you gonna do it again tomorrow? This ain't working in generations, and we still practicing it. So we as a people tell me we ain't too smart. Again, whenever you have two different things, it's always what? A choice. Choose wisely. It's your life you playing with. I don't gamble. Okay? I don't take chance. I'm playing the sure thing. Me. I'm riding what I know to be best for me. Me. My higher self. I don't need an outside entity to help me eternally. Internally, excuse me. Moving on. Last one. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me get this message out the way and wrapping it up. I hope you get the concept. Now, let's go. Rituals like prayer without work is superstitions being practiced on a day-to-day basis. You just do a whole lot of jibber jabber about this, that, and the other, and do nothing but do a bunch of talking. Nothing comes from that. You need some action. You need some deeds. If you pray, I pray. Yeah, okay, but if you pray and don't put the work in, aka do the right thing, your prayers will fall on what? Deaf ears. Why? You're not talking to your higher self. You're just talking to yourself. It ain't going no further. You can never reward or bless yourself. Understand that. You can't believe that you're blessed. Why? Just because you believe in Jesus? No work put in? Where they do that at? I practice what I teach daily. Why I do that? To prove what I teach really works. If what you practice it daily like I do, that's why I practice what I teach. I teach what I practice. Don't make a difference. You can believe what you want, and that's your right. But it's the action, it's the deed of your actions, and your belief will be rewarded if what the deed is right and true and good. He don't care. He don't care your action, what he care about. Oh, I'm a Christian means nothing. I'm doing the right thing means everything. I'm a Muslim means nothing. Living right, doing right, that's the way you go. Last one, again, I appreciate you. I'm not superstitious, but I am ritualistic. I practice principles that I live by on a day-to-day basis. This is why I teach what I live. When I practice what I teach, vice versa. Hope you enjoyed the message. You know, I got more for you. I got to go right now.